every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
If you only say the word,
From across the silence, your voice is heard. Oh. Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? So let that lonely feeling wash away, 'cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So when the sun comes streaming in, 'cause you reach up and you rise again, lift your head and look around. You will be found. 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 There's a place where we don't have to feel alone. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
If you only say the word,
From across the silence, your voice is heard. Oh,
someone will come running
oh,
to take you
take
home.
your soul, will come running to take you home, take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you reach up and you rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. Out of the shadow, the morning is breaking, and all is new. All is new. It's filling up the empty, and suddenly I see that all is new. All is new. You are not alone. 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 You are not. You are not alone.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground.
You will be found.
The sun comes streaming in.
'Cause you reach up and you rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found.
There's someone to carry you.
You will be found. You will be found. Step aside and let your light shine. Your love show. It's a short ride down a long road. When the rains come, the winds blow. Let your light shine wherever you go.
You say you wanna get over. What are you gonna do? Watch the world go by in a corner all alone. I know it's none of my business, but there's something I need to say. If you could see you the way I see you, you'd start flying on your own. Step aside and let your light shine. Yeah, let your love show. It's a short ride down a long road. When the rains come and the winds blow, let your light shine wherever you go.
This world is ready and waiting
for you to break on through. It's time to recognize, realize you're the only one like you.
Step on up, step into your greatness.
Don't be afraid. There's a place that you rise into. Oh, no one else can do what you do. So get out the way and let your light shine. Yeah, let your love show. It's a short ride
Down a long road.
and when the rains come and the winds blow, let your light shine wherever you go. Get out the way and let your light shine. And let your love show. It's a short ride, yeah.
Down a long road.
When the rains come and the winds blow, won't let your light shine wherever you go.
Step aside and let your light shine.
Let your light show.
Short ride down a long road. When the rains come,
And the
I'm most proud of their resilience, again, their leadership, and their ability to really persevere through some really challenging times. They have really led our family charge here.
I'm proud of my class's ability to live through a time that nobody has ever lived through before.
Something I'm most proud of is finding a balance between everything, between school and like the rest of my life.
What am I most proud of? I would say the way I grew academically and go the extra mile. I took honors classes, AP classes, IB classes, and I really pushed myself.
I'm most proud of my growth and how far I've come as a human being and as a man.
Knowing that I'm leaving here as a senior with a community of friends and support from staff and other students, I think is my proudest accomplishment.
They have certainly been on a pretty tumultuous journey for 3 out of the 4 years of their high school careers. They have just done an amazing job coming back here and leading our school.
What memory stands out to me would probably be the first day I was invited to join BSU here.
My favorite memory would probably be our Outdoor Adventures winter trek field trip.
I would say my coffee shop memories.
I think my proudest memory, or my greatest memory, would be winning the state sections tournament.
Last year, I got not 1, but 2 Student of the Month.
If I were to describe my senior year in 3 separate words, I think it would be bittersweet, growing pains.
Adventurous, anxiety-filled, and refreshing.
My senior year was fun, chaotic, and stressful.
Fun, relaxed, and energetic.
I'm looking most forward to being more of a global citizen as I go off to college.
I think I'm looking forward to finding out more about myself.
I'm looking forward to meeting new people.
I think I'm most looking forward to is moving to Colorado, being out of state, and being able to do the things I like doing year round.
I am looking forward to meeting more new people and finding the career that makes me happy.
I'm looking forward to meeting more people and really just sharing my knowledge with the world and spreading love with everybody.
I just want to tell you guys that have fun, enjoy your different paths.
Class of 2022 CP family members, I am proud of you. I want to thank you for all of your leadership here. I know that you are prepared to embark on your next journey, regardless of whatever that is. I know that when I look at you receiving your diploma, and I shake your hand as you come down that ramp this year. I know that as your principal and as somebody who will be looking to the future leaders, I see future leaders in every single one of you. I want to thank you for everything you've done. For me, it's been fun to learn along with you in this journey, and you are forever CP family members. Congratulations, and as always, go Rebels. Woo! Here we are, Rebels. Good evening. My name is Michael George. Proud to say that I am principal of Champlin Park High School. On behalf of the Anoka-Hennepin School District and Champlin Park High School, I would like to welcome you to our school's 30th commencement exercise. Graduates, you are standing. I would like to invite our guests to please stand and remove your caps for our national anthem. The national anthem will be played by the Champlin Park High School Band, directed by Steve Lyons and Stephen Johnson. Please also remain standing at the conclusion of the national anthem for our invocation. Thank you. Again, thank you. Please remain standing. At this time, I would like to ask John Lindgren to please come forward and lead us in our invocation.
Good evening. Amid all the noise in our lives, we take this moment to sit in silence, to give thanks for another day, to give thanks for all those in our lives who have brought us warmth and love, to give thanks for the gift of life. Let us open ourselves here, now, to the process of becoming more whole, of living more fully, of giving and forgiving more freely, of understanding more completely the meaning of our lives. At this time, please take a moment of silence to reflect upon the achievements of the Champlin Park High School class of 2022. Thank you.
Ooh, only took me about 2 minutes to start crying. Please be seated. Thank you, Johnny. Before we begin our program this evening, I would like to just make a few acknowledgments. First of all, the first acknowledgement is how wonderful it feels to be here in person celebrating our graduates, the graduating class of 2022. Let's make some noise for them. Secondly, I would be remiss if I did not extend sincere appreciation for the people who have helped put together today's commencement. I want to thank our new building supervisor, Dan Halverson, and his outstanding custodial staff for their efforts in this graduation process. I would like to thank board members Casey DeShane, Nicole Hayes, Associate Superintendent Dr. Delich, and Superintendent Mr. David Law. I would like to thank senior advisors, our assistant principals, counselors, secretaries, and other Champlin Park staff who are here celebrating our graduates and families this evening. I would like to also recognize the efforts of Assistant Principal Shannon Kubicek and House 3 Secretary Rhonda Van Tile for their tireless efforts in putting this program together. A round of applause for all those folks, please. Lastly, I would like to recognize our retiring staff, Mr. Lee Klinke, Mr. Doyle Johnson, Ms. Teresa Askew, Ms. Carrie Bogenreef, Ms. Kim Ock, and Ms. DeAndrea Westbrook. Thank you for your commitment to the Champlin Park High School family and the Anoka-Hennepin School District. Congratulations on your retirement. We will now begin our program. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our esteemed superintendent, Mr. David Law.
Thank you, Principal George. Congratulations, Champlin Park High School 30th year graduates, class of 2022. You, this year, are part of 3,000 district graduates that started graduating last Wednesday and will finish tomorrow night. You are joining almost 150,000 graduates from the Anoka-Hennepin School District dating back to 1952. At this point in time, I would invite parents and family members and friends, if you are a graduate of the district, would you raise your hand? Students, when you leave these halls at Champlin Park High School, you enter a world full of Anoka-Hennepin alumni, hopefully ready to reach out a helping hand. This year's class, like all of the last few years' classes, almost 80% of you have taken at least one college-bearing credit, whether it be a technical college, a post-secondary degree, IB, or AP coursework, saving your parents literally millions of dollars in post-secondary tuition. And for that, your parents thank you. Almost 30 years ago, I began my career in Anoka-Hennepin as a teacher. Very briefly, I was honored to be offered a position teaching math at Champlin Park High School, but unfortunately I was offered a different position at Coon Rapids and never had the benefit of being a rebel. At that point in time, a student of mine taught me a lesson my first year teaching as I went in thinking I knew what students needed to be successful, and she told me, my job as a teacher isn't to tell you your future, it's to help you create your future. Our school district takes pride in offering some of the most comprehensive elective programming both within our school with partnering post-secondary institutions at the secondary tech ed program and at Anoka Tech so that you had the chance to experience coursework. As I visit with students at Champlin Park and we talk about our high school schedule, you have told me, don't change the elective programming because that's what makes school great for us. I hope through your high school career you have had the chance to experience something that gives you a path forward to chase your dreams. If you haven't, reach back out to us after graduation and tell us what we're missing. But our goal is to successfully prepare you for life beyond high school. Finally, parents, you may or may not know that almost 70% of our school district no longer has children in school or don't have kids in school yet. That makes it even more amazing that this community made another significant investment in our school system for the next 10 years. Programs like this happen with the support of a giving community. And from the school board and superintendent and our students, we thank you. Staff at Champlin Park, thank you so much for sticking with these students. Students, I can tell you that your 4 years of high school are the most challenging years I can remember in public education. I believe your perseverance to get here tonight shows you have the skills to be successful at whatever you take on next. We have lots of community members that came through these hallways with you, and they'll be looking to catch you when you get out. I'm so proud of you, Champlin Park Rebels. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Superintendent Law. As outgoing superintendent, I wanted to just take a moment publicly to thank you for your 29 years of service to the Anoka Hennepin School District. I also wanted to commend you for your leadership, especially over the last 3 school years through a global pandemic that was not accompanied with a leadership manual. We will miss you, and we look forward to hearing about you and your new endeavors, and we wish you the best of luck. Superintendent Law, thank you. Graduates, as principal of Champlin Park High School, I too am honored to address you. Here you are. Congratulations. You know, I thought it would be fitting, since you're the 30th graduating class, that we took the next 30 minutes or so to give a 1-minute highlight of all of the previous 29 graduating classes and talk to you about how you measure up to those 29. So folks, this is just going to take a little while here. I've got a few pieces of paper ready. Okay? That was supposed to be a joke. I'm a principal, not a comedian. What an amazing moment for you Rebels, for your family, for your loved ones, and for us as faculty of Champlin Park High School. Graduates, I've never been super good about being brief in my comments. After all, I am a principal, and I love to hear myself speak. Yet in preparation for tonight's speech, I found it difficult to fully articulate your impact on our school, our community, your impact on me personally. I was quite frankly at a loss of words on how to describe what you have meant to me and our family here at Champlin Park High School throughout your high school career. You have had a high school career like no other graduating class before you. The weight of so many heavy traumatic events, personally, local, state, national, even on a global level. And yet here you are. Through all of it, you found a way to persevere. Here you sit, prepared to celebrate your 13 years of education, culminating in that single moment as you walk up through the stage and get your diploma jacket and your name is called. Let's face it, this has not been an easy journey. We were all really excited to get back to school this year and resume so many of the things that we missed, things we knew were so important, like personal connections, school events, school activities, learning in person, school lunches. There was another one. But certainly being together. Thank you back there. As I reflect on the school year, Rebels, I marvel at the challenges we faced together. Challenges we did not fully expect. Yet another strain of COVID, TikTok challenges, bathroom destruction, the difficulty of getting back to doing school, the loss of our school identity in many respects because we hadn't been able to come together as a school community through assemblies the previous 2 school years. One of your fellow classmates said it best to me a few months ago during a conversation I was having. I mentioned to her how frustrated I was at the pandemic and that how we had lost so much. Student said to me, "Mr. George, the pandemic has helped me to realize what is really important." And while I may have thought that myself or heard it from other adults, having heard it from a student really impacted me. So much so that I've thought about that statement regularly, deeply, since the comment was made to me. I have watched so many of you, Champlin Park High School Rebels, the seniors of our school, the leaders, operate in that same spirit. The spirit of her comments reminded me how great it has felt to be in the presence of others, to see smiling faces each day, to watch our students interact with one another, to see teaching and learning taking place everywhere, seeing the joy on the faces of our students, our family members, as they performed music concerts, theater events, and participated in sporting events. Spirit Week, who can forget the first anything but a backpack day? Awards banquets, theme days, flowetry, and finally a senior prom that has had more students attend than I remember in my 12 years as principal here at Champlin Park High School. These are the moments of importance, moments you are taking with you, and moments that we will be cherishing as memories of this class. So seniors, I couldn't think of a better group of students to serve as the leaders for this year. You are exactly what the school year needed. From the freshman orientation day, that first day of school, to your last day of school, and throughout the entire school year, you were leaders. You were poised, you were determined, you were compassionate. So what does all this say about you, the graduating class of 2022? Well, I believe it says a lot. It says that you have the capacity for positive change. It says that you have the ability to persevere when time gets tough, to endure challenges, obstacles, and anything that comes your way. It says that you understand now more than ever what is really important. It says that you are wise beyond your age and that you have the capacity to do amazing things. It says that you are ready. You are ready, Champlin Park graduates, to take on the challenges that will present themselves as you embark on this next chapter of your life. Seniors, on behalf of the faculty here at Champlin Park High School, we congratulate you on this amazing accomplishment. You, the 30th graduating class, will always have a special place in our hearts. I will sign off in the same way I do every year I close graduation speech. And in the same manner you've heard hundreds of times as rebels and members of the CP family. Join me if you please. Rebels, remember, buckle up, drive safely, and go Rebels. Hard to believe that'll be the last time you hear that, Rebels. Students, on behalf of the entire faculty here at Champlin Park High School, we are truly proud of you and thankful to have been able to be a part of your choice to invest in your future and ultimately ours. Speaking of thanks, graduates, this is an annual tradition for us. If you could please stand at this time, graduates. Look at all that support that you have surrounding you. What I want you to do for a moment, Rebels, is I want you to take a look around at the people surrounding you this evening and are here celebrating you and your success. They have truly been critical to your success. Please give them a round of applause, Champlin Park graduates. All right, graduates, you can be seated. Thank you. This year, we have two amazing class orders. Would Izzy John and Robert Weber please make their way to the front? Oh, they are. They're here. Let's give them a round of applause.
Family and friends, faculty, and fellow graduates, it is an absolute honor to be speaking in front of you all today. Class of 2022, we have been students for the past 13 years of our lives. For 40 hours a week, 9 months a year, for those 13 years, we devoted our time to education. We started school learning how to count, raise our hand before speaking, and make friends. A week ago, we ended our K-12 education with knowledge of math as advanced as calculus, takeaways from books that deal with heavy topics, and warnings from the exploration of our nation's storied past. The bittersweet feeling that many of us are consumed by today is a result of the impact that these last 13 years have had on us. Yes, we worked through hours of math problems, decoded the periodic table like our lives depended on it, and wrote essays until we were kept up at night by the thought of a thesis statement. However, the majority of our personal growth from the time that we hopped on the bus for the first time in kindergarten to now has happened outside of the classroom. The ups and downs we have endured personally as a school community and as global citizens have shaped us into who we are today. As freshmen, the class of 2022 entered Champlin Park, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to conquer the high school jungle. As sophomores, we faced adversity through the pandemic and navigating the challenges of distance learning and what teaching ourselves could even look like. As juniors, we acted on the injustices of police brutality in our community with student-organized protests and walkouts upon the deaths of George Floyd and Daunte Wright. And today, as graduating seniors, we are not only matured from these experiences, but we are more prepared for whatever life has in store for us next. While these events didn't all occur at Champlin Park High School, we were continually brought together to discuss, process, and express ourselves. We have learned from the events of our lifetimes, whether they were faced internally or externally, individually or as a whole. And while we may not be students of Champlin Park anymore, we will continue to be students of the world, no matter where life lands us. This knowledge that we now have and will continue to acquire is no good unless we decide to share it. I remember my freshman pre-calc class, I walked in and noticed that one of my classmates was upset. He then proceeded to tell me about Stan Lee's passing earlier that morning. I am ashamed to admit that as the uncultured 14-year-old I was, I asked, "Who's Stan Lee?" For those who are also not aware, Stan Lee is the writer behind the Marvel comics, who has iconically appeared in each one of the Marvel movies. And that is the day that I was introduced to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a collection of films that I had been oblivious to, but now are on the top of my favorites list. You may ask why I'm talking about the MCU right now, and the answer is because this was the moment in high school that I realized I had the opportunity to learn from the students of this amazing school in the same respect I had the opportunity to learn from the teachers. I chose this seemingly insignificant moment because it is the perfect example of how sharing the smallest bit of your knowledge can have a long-lasting impact on those around you. More seriously, I felt a larger degree of this inspiration sitting on the ice-cold bleachers during the MN Teen Activist walkout. I admired the hope for change that outweighed the present frustration by the sliver of optimism that a group of our students had the courage to bring into our school and share with their peers. Each and every one of you comes with 18 years of life experience that has meaning and value in our world. I am immensely proud to be a part of a school where my peers have taught me just as much about how to navigate life, from what movie genre I had been missing out on, to refusing to submit to the injustices of our world, as my teachers have taught me about English, math, and science. Along with holding on to the identity of being a student, I would like you all to take a moment and think of yourselves in the role of teacher. The times you helped a friend out in class, showed the sub how to turn on the projector, or overall made decisions that set a positive example for the generation following you, you shared your knowledge with the world. You have all been teachers to me, your fellow classmates, and everyone else you've encountered just as much as you have been students. Looking forward, you may think it will be daunting to step out of the role of student, but the good news is, as long as we approach life the same way we have school the past 13 years, we will never step out of the role of student. You have always had, and will always have, the skills, knowledge, and experience to teach the world big and small, whether that's pertaining to education or not. Congratulations to the class of 2022, who have always been students and will always be teachers. Thank you.
There should be a choking hazard on this thing. Is my volume good? Can everyone hear me? Okay, then I'll start. Good evening. On behalf of the Champlin Park Senior Class of 2022, I'd like to thank all the friends and family of our graduating class who are in attendance tonight. We sit here on this special night because of your never-ending support, and we are forever grateful for it. I hope you are prepared to cheer very loudly for your graduating friends and family as they walk across the stage, and then casually zone out for everyone else. And while I know it will be a long night, we will continue on and be reminded why we are here. During our freshman year, I experienced my first graduation ceremony from the third row of the symphonic band. Oops. I knew a few seniors in the class of 2019, but because the class size was around 750 and not 5, I expected it to be incredibly long and boring. What I did not expect was the feeling of exuberance that flooded my body while playing Pomp and Circumstance as a graduating class entered the stage. It was at that moment I no longer dreaded the fact that 2 more years worth of playing at graduation ceremonies were in my future. In fact, I walked out of the arena with a smile on my face in excitement for the next year. One pandemic later, I stand here with bittersweet words for the graduating class of 2020 who never had the chance to stand where we are today, and the class of 2021 who had a limited ceremony, missing many of the festivities we share once again tonight. So how did we get here? Our freshman year can best be described in one word: construction. We anxiously walked through the doors on our first day with our schedules in hand, just trying to survive. As the first day became the first week, and then the first month, we started piecing together a foundation that would blossom into where we are today. We met strangers who became our closest friends. We joined sports teams, performing arts, and various clubs, and we began to figure out who we wanted to be. We participated in pep rallies, musical performances. We witnessed our volleyball team win our school's first state championship. And most importantly, we complained every day about the construction that was taking place on our school. Our patience paid off, the school was renovated, and so were our spirits heading into sophomore year. Our girls' soccer team went undefeated in the regular season. Our football team placed second in state, and school morale was high. We took on more responsibility as classes got tougher, club competitions more competitive, and lives busier, but we also felt more freedom. We started to get our driver's licenses, just like we always talked about, and we drove our friends around like we ruled the world. Everything was looking up, until it wasn't. At first, an extended spring break sounded like an elementary schooler's dream. But as every one of us in this room has learned, even the best dream can quickly become a nightmare. A pandemic and a global outcry for racial equity left us in a constant state of isolation and despair. We looked to our friends and family for answers that nobody knew, and we tried to make sense of a world that was far from sensible. Nobody knew how to navigate this new way of life that had been bestowed on us, so we all just put one foot in front of the other and kept walking. Metaphorically, that is, since we all just laid in our beds during Google Meets. Microphones were muted, cameras were off, and a class of 750 students that had mostly been together since 6th grade became strangers. As the end of sophomore year blurred into junior year, we faced many of the same challenges. Our morale was low, mental health in question, an outlook on the world bleak, but we persevered. Jesus. A mix of hybrid and online learning for most of the year kept us in a constant state of uncertainty, but eventually, a third trimester brought back hope. A famous proverb states, "Absence makes the heart grow fonder," and it could be seen in full force as students hesitantly walked back through the doors. Made me lose my spot. Where was I? There we go. School became full of the interactions that we dearly missed, and strangers' faces slowly turned back into friends. We began to appreciate the company of our classmates again because it meant that we were one step closer to normal life. After a stressful year of a pandemic in full force, continuous fights for representation and equality, tougher classes and standardized tests, we found ourselves preparing for our senior year. I can't remember a time since Monroe Elementary that I was ever so excited for a normal 5-day week. But once again, school started to become normal. Football games were back, homecoming was celebrated, my beloved debate club and other extracurriculars returned, and life felt almost as normal as before the pandemic. Students awkwardly walked into classrooms to ask teachers for letters of recommendation, allowing many teachers the chance to finally put a face to a name on a blank screen. Admissions essays were being reviewed by any English teacher that had time to help. Thanks, Mr. Wirch and Ms. Larson, wherever you are. And applications were flooding the Career Center. For those of you planning on attending higher education, feel confident in your abilities as a student as you enter a new chapter of life. For those of you who plan to join the military, thank you for your service, and never lose sight of home as you bravely serve your country. For those of you who plan to enroll in trade school, acquire the skills you will need to succeed and go make the world a better place. For those of you who plan to enter the workforce, pursue your passion and find a place that well provides for you. And for those of you who don't yet know what lies in your future, it's okay, we're barely adults. Take the time to discover what you want from your future, then shoot for the stars as you find your stride in society. Before we get too ahead of ourselves and get lost in what will happen tomorrow or in the upcoming months, we first have to put ourselves back in the present. Seniors, look around and find the people who helped you get where we are today. Pause for a moment, dwell on the memories you've shared together, and then take in the fact that here we all are. We made it. I'd like to formally congratulate everyone in the resilient class of 2022, and I hope that I have represented your sentiments in the celebration we share tonight. It has been an honor to speak on behalf of our wonderful class of students, and I'd like to leave you with one piece of advice inspired by the movie Cars and Mr. Madsen. Life is a highway, so buckle up, drive safe, and go Rebels.
Thank you, Izzy and Robert. Fantastic job. Next, our Champlin Park Choir will come forward as they have prepared a special piece for our graduates. Our choir is directed by Laura Temple and Joshua Palmquist.
I drank champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praise my name. But those are someone else's dreams, the pitfalls of the man I became. For years and years, I chased their cheers. My greatest need of always needing more. But when I stop and see you near, I remember all this was more. And from now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights
Thank you, senior choir. Family members and guests, this next part is pretty special. At this time, Mr. Law, members of the school board, family members and guests, may I present to you the class of 2022. They have satisfied all of the requirements as set forth by the Minnesota Department of Education and also the requirements of the school board of the Anoka-Hennepin School District. They are now prepared to receive their diplomas. I would invite Ms. Casey DeShane and Nicole Hayes, members of the school board, forward to accept the graduating class of 2022 on behalf of the district.
Principal George, the members of the Anoka-Hennepin School Board are proud of the students of Champlin Park High School class of 2022. We are grateful to the parents and guardians of our graduates for their support.
On behalf of the entire Anoka-Hennepin School Board, it is with great pride that we accept the class of 2022 and commission the awarding of the diplomas. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, board members. We will now begin the conferring of the diplomas. Ms. Sadie Araskovich, Ms. Katie Snell, will you please bring your advisements forward? It is my pleasure to introduce the assistant principals who will award the diploma jackets. Family and friends and community, this is a night for celebrating. Our CP family is a beautiful mosaic of cultures and traditions. Each one of us is here to celebrate together. It is great to be exuberant, but please celebrate in a way that allows us to hear the announcement of each graduate's name. It is critically important. If you do celebrate, please be very brief, as it would be a disappointment to have a family not be able to hear the name of their graduate. We thank you in advance for respecting each graduate and their family here this evening. We will now begin.
My name is Katie Snell, and I am proud to present my IB diploma candidate, IB full diploma candidates as my advisees.
Good evening, and my name is Sadie Araskovich, and I am proud to present my advisees, who are the International Baccalaureate Career Program candidates.
Bennett Brown,
Hebo Ali,
Mahalia Foster,
Emma Mae Barrett,
Hunter Hansen,
Tane Dorma,
Inyeti Isuk,
Grace Kerr,
Demaya Jones,
Olivia Johnson,
Tyler Marari,
Josie Modine,
Tabitha Niagaka,
Kristen Wynn,
Lesia Van Meter,
Vanessa Anya,
Uni Vang,
Joshua Ortega Cruz-Tikla,
Michaela Whitehouse,
Elliot Quesada Royles,
Tierney Winston,
Kalea Robinson, Neva Yang,
My name is Al Axness, and I'm proud to present my advisees.
My name is Danielle Harris, and I'm proud to present my advisees.
Dallas Abbott.
Melanie Alexandra Garcia Cortez.
Emilio Altamirano.
Isam Gamuda.
Bailey Anderson.
Darius Lamar Givens.
Lorenzo Andrews Jr.
Noah Ojeda Gonzalez.
Allie Ashburn.
Evelyn Estelle Gregornik.
Kimmy Baker.
Saad Titone Halim.
Gigi Bassaclay.
Peyton Mariella Harris.
Juliana Bennett.
Brady Douglas Joseph Heisler.
Jack Bickford.
Jaden Ray Herr.
Alyssa Blaska.
Grayson Holtz.
McKenna Borboom.
Ayaz Hussein.
Katara Bolin Brown.
Alexis Exclico Dominguez.
Jack Borgoen.
Kylie Ann Jensen.
Nora Brecky.
Matthew Christian Johnson.
Haley Buchanan.
Quincy Sarpong Johnson.
Michael Bush.
Abdullah Abraham Kenna. There he is.
Alex Casella.
Addison Kapitsky.
Emily Chang.
Colton Allen Kaiser.
Nathan Collins.
Kyla Shante Kelsey.
Michaela Counts.
Carter Kamsisavong.
Matthew Cushman.
Jordan Carolyn Kerpak.
Javelle Davis.
Chris Lauren Kokodoko.
Brian Diaz Luna.
Ruth Money Queen Corti.
Kenneth Dixon.
Zach Leon Kufal.
Aaron Endress.
Yen Jia Lee.
Elle Escalier.
Rosie Lee.
Catherine Ferguson.
Vince Muakan Lee.
Connor Finkelson.
Riley Lynn Leonhardt.
Nicholas Kluver.
Jalea Denise Little.
Owen McKinney.
Ashley Marie Liveringhouse.
My name is Lisa Hauge, and I am proud to present my advisees.
My name is Mike Enderly, and I am proud to present my advisees.
Haven Agayado.
Evelyn Oktalik.
Maximus Albrecht.
Fahami Hamed.
Zero Al-Aziz.
Kalani Ali.
Gada Ali.
Brian Aris Mahano.
Adrian Amankai.
Arles Ayla.
Caitlin Atnip.
Israel Barrera.
Maxwell Ivy.
Ryan Becken.
Alicia Bates.
Daisy Battleyoon.
Jacob Bergman.
Homan Baramo.
Elena Block.
Nyan Bodke.
Allison Bolterman.
Haley Bontrager.
Noah Bovey.
Dylan Brady.
Cole Bridson.
Jamari Brown.
Luke Carlson.
Sayana Carter.
Wei-Shin Chen.
Weston Carter.
Javion Colston.
Claire Caswell.
Carissa Zeck.
Samuel Christensen.
Anthony Defoe.
Brian Correll Aguirre.
Brianna Dillon.
Dylan De Leon.
Hannah Idem.
Melanie Duna Ryan.
Ashley Engel.
Sydney Dominic.
Evan Evers.
Garrett Doty.
Benjamin Feuerborn.
Connor Eichmann.
Adam Fisher.
Cole Enerson.
Oscar Fragoso.
Ibrahim Irbab.
Catherine Gutierrez.
Trent Ersbo. India Farrow. Duncan Fallstrom. Matthew Fjellman. Mary Jane Frago Oso Sosa.
Hello, my name is Jamie Shaw, and I am proud to present Matt Hendrickson's advisees.
My name is Linda Hochman, and I am proud to present my advisees.
Abdirahman Abdallah Adan.
Dylan Liu.
Lina Arifan Ahmed.
Jamar Mack.
Nabil Ali.
Ethan Meyerhofer.
Kate Arndorfer.
Anna Marsalek.
Shanti Bingo.
Brenna Meyer.
Josh Beanick.
Audrey Melson.
Noah Bai.
Tyson Miller.
Samantha Boucher.
Austin Morehouse.
Ashley Bran Ochoa.
Melody Mua.
Evan Carter.
Ariana Musavi.
Tanner Catlett.
Heidi Wynn.
Alexander Sinsawa.
Korza Norman.
Clarence Delmeda.
Alex Novak.
Maisie Dan.
Jacqueline Oburu.
Christian Dow.
Mason Olikers.
Laju Denito.
Lucy Omosa.
Jacob Driver.
Alyssa Ostendorf.
Jaden Easley.
David Chimajin Ozwe.
Ruth Eisenberg.
Callie Peterson.
Christopher Engstrom.
Ducci Pa.
Renee Escamilla Flores.
Breja Philivon.
Ibrahim Fanoun.
Natalie Hongmani.
Gabriel Farrell.
Charles Prin.
Caius Flayful.
Clayton Rabe.
Dylan Florsch.
Lucas Ramey. Xavier Robinson. Kylie Roper. Bennett Roth. Lena Sakavong. Philip Sanford.
My name is Megan Loso, and I'm proud to present my advisees. Joshua Lundy.
My name is Ingrid Carlsrud, and I'm proud to present my advisees. Ivan Abelar.
Jack McCaben.
Rostislav Afanasenka.
Nora Matson.
Maya Ahalaba.
Tyler McConnell.
Jose Almanza.
Esther Melendez.
Lisa Amanor.
Gracie Mickelson.
Tidriana Antry.
Orlando Montero.
Juliana Arteaga Aguirre.
Maxwell Morris.
Christian Bakrages.
Brooke Murray.
Melina Bakrages.
Karina Nelson.
Madeline Beasley.
Angela Olua Osobodu.
Brooke Bergstrom.
Victor Perez Sarabia.
Shreya Bika.
Wyatt Peterson.
Sydney Bodine.
Kayla Pa.
Brianna Bombardier.
Mandy Pontabilai.
Macy Bowen.
Janaea Plunkett.
Broderick Brown.
Jarrell Hoare.
Lexi Vukovic.
Caitlin Qualley.
Olivia Carlson.
Olivia Remler.
Casey Chang.
James Robinson.
Alexander Dahl.
Madison Rogers.
Nathaniel Deemer.
William Rosine.
Nick Doe.
Shakylin Ruling.
Carlton Douglas.
Amari Salette Vivens.
Tree Dew.
Anaya Salone.
Macy Ellingson.
Makai Sanders.
Genevieve Erickson. Joseph Ezel. Jordan Fields. Matthew Fogg. Robin Edwards.
My name is David Evenson, and I am proud to present my advisees.
My name is Nicole Kronzer, and I am proud to present Amanda Bailey's advisees.
Joshua Hado.
Olivia Lore.
Lena R. Ahmed.
Dustin Lee.
Aya Ali.
Molly McCory.
Logan Anderson.
Oliver Martinson.
Fatima Arroyo Hernandez.
Oscar Joaquin Matus Cativo.
Bobaso Bagana.
Samantha Mayo.
Ellie Barda.
Abby Meads.
Kyla Benjamin.
Logan Menenga.
Ella Pickler.
Matthew Moriarty.
Amelia Blanchett.
Sylvia Na.
Toby Bovers.
Kathy Wynn.
Adrian Boulong.
Francisco Nunez.
Jordan Bredenberg.
Destiny Oflua.
Othello Brown.
Leah Omer.
Max Bruno.
Charlize Ungary.
Abby Shanderlap.
Ava Ostendorf.
Mamadou Jallo.
James Peel.
Shadia Elmi.
Cassidy Peterson.
Lexi Gargas.
Lillian Pham.
Alex George.
Anthony Pomachan.
Weston Gervold.
Keegan Poston.
Jaden Griggs.
Michael Prosh.
Eric Haag.
Savion Range.
Nathan Halverson.
Ashley Rocha.
Allie Huhim.
Dylan Sargent.
Angel Hutchins. Alec Joa.
My name is Angela Ronay, and I'm proud to present Dr. Liz Keeling's advisees.
My name is Mike Corton, and I'm proud to present my advisees.
Elizabeth Godfrey.
Brett Lowery.
Ethan Lucandua.
Aiden Moz.
Taylor Lynn.
Matthew Manthe.
Jasenia Mancia Pinto.
Connor Master.
Ariana Mancia.
Spencer McCullough.
I did that. Virginia Martinez.
Blake Mejia.
Abraham Laquise.
August Mesky.
Natalia McBurrows.
Miracle Moore.
Ashley Mell.
Kaylin Morris.
Grace Moffitt.
Ashton Nagorski.
Jabin Moore. Nehemiah Moore.
Charlotte Nelson.
Cullen Mork.
Tiana Wynn.
Allison Mueller.
Sunny Olson.
Najib Mahomed.
Gabrielle Palm.
Wealth Nadego.
Leonardo Perez Domingo.
Gil Odonkor.
Nolan Peterson.
Kayla Pelletier.
Caitlin Fawn.
Gabriel Peterson.
Maya Plago Garcia.
Thomas Pham.
Jack Potter.
Roy Pearson.
Brianna Qualley.
Brandon Pottinger.
Jason Reel.
Molly Protis.
Elena Rivero Krogstad.
Del Rom.
Samuel Rorick.
Antoinette Reff.
Emily Rosine.
Axel Sanchez.
Ella Rude. Alexander Sanchez Carrillo.
My name is Dan Foss, and I'm proud to present my advisees.
My name is Robert Luke, and I'm proud to present my advisees.
Tucker Gaspar.
Sean Lindgren.
Daniel Gapar.
Ashton Madsen.
Moki Getty.
Abigail Marshallek.
Miracle Green.
Riley Muselek.
Madison Grun.
Gabrielle McIntosh.
Bryn Hagenbart.
Elizabeth Malgar.
Isaiah Hang.
Jackson Milburn.
Sydney Hanson.
Ashley Niwa.
Cheyenne Hoffich.
Andon Nguyen.
Paige Herda.
Nam Nguyen.
Ethan Hong.
Abigail Nielsen.
Wyatt Horstman.
Obi Wasu.
Josiah Ingram.
Jordan Olson.
Nick Jacobs.
Barento Osman.
Isabella John.
DJ Asunawa.
Miles Johnson.
Yurita Otero Martinez.
Janae Carmo.
Elijah Peterson.
Shayna Ketting.
Cassidy Phelps.
Emily Karanen.
Jaden Plunkett.
Nuchi Hang. Kang.
Nini Plunkett.
Andrew Klein.
Jonathan Krill.
Nathan Krieger.
Julie Putsu.
Riley Lamont.
Allison Remore.
Angel Lazaran Estrada.
Colin Rowley.
James Lee.
Eric Ryan.
Alex Lemus Sanchez.
Adam Salzwedal.
Sonia Limkar. Chloe Lowe.
My name is Kira Gatta, and I am proud to present my advisees.
My name is Corey Davis, and I am proud to present my advisees.
Evan Galladew.
Nathan Frolke.
James Banja.
Isabel Gasca.
Zania Gibbs.
Benjamin Gloppin.
Ari Goldberg.
Riker Grant.
Colby Green.
Lucas Gross.
Ashton Grady.
Brennan Hagan.
Miranda Guar.
Kyler Handelin.
Jesus Gutierrez Noriega.
Rylan Hansen.
Hawalul Haji.
Gamala Hassan.
Cole Hansen.
Ty Herr.
Sophie Heck.
Eric Ho.
Anthony Hurlitz.
Cameron Ibrahim.
Caitlin Hoffman.
Amar Robinson.
Vanessa Horvath.
Isaac Johnson.
Beatrice Johnson.
Roy Johnson.
Nicholas Johnson.
Hudson Karasik.
Elizabeth Kelly.
Kalina Keating.
Skylar Kerr.
Neil Karen.
Jackson Kibwage.
Daniel Kahn.
Clayton Klima.
Henry Katoski.
Lauren Knutson.
Robert Knight.
Kate Coltis.
Jacinta Colis.
Gabe Croning.
Mallory Lamott.
Colin Lang.
Josiah Lash.
Diana Lee.
Darius Lee.
Yen Lee.
Andrew Lemmer.
Alex Lee.
Jordan Leopold.
Kamalia Lee. Lacey Lemma. Josh Lincoln.
My name is Maggie Bieber, and I am proud to present my advisees.
My name is Steve Lyons, and I'm proud to present Hannah DeFranco's advisees.
Cecilia McGuire,
Carter Knutson,
Ella Marshall,
Jeremiah Lash,
Ashley Mauk,
Halen Mua Zhang,
Isaac McEwen,
Ana Sanchez Ortega,
Cesaria Malikure,
Madeline Schilender,
Aiden Miller,
Sar Sewa,
Ethan Buss,
Lindsay Shutt,
Eric Wynn,
Kiana Soban,
Lorietta Quenti,
Talina Surya,
Hunter Oates,
Donovan Stoddard,
Matthew Olson,
Tegan Stupsky,
Plato Atoto,
Vin Tang,
Tyler Sauer,
McKenna Thorup,
James Shack,
Peyton Torres,
Isabella Schneider,
Taylor Ullen,
Jacob Schreiber,
Cindy Vang,
Amina Scott,
Grace Vang,
Emma Sherva,
Johnny Vang,
Sakuna Sidibe,
Sky Vang,
Josiah Sims,
Sierra Voss,
Kylie Sissel.
Madison Walker.
Carlos Smith.
Savea Warren.
Lucinda Solo.
Brody Welter.
Julia Solomon.
Crystal Zong.
Amelia Summers.
Austin Yang.
Colin Stammer.
Quincy Yang.
Hannah Steffel.
Sabria Yusuf.
Jake Stensvad.
Hello, my name is Karen Gallagher, and I am proud to present my advisees. Aaliyah Abrahamson.
Devin Strait.
Ellie Schmidt.
Kylie Stremmel.
Nicole Schuster.
Laura Sullivan.
Samuel Schwagel.
Iomide Taki.
Brandon Shapa.
Benjamin Taylor.
Deborah Sita.
Hannah Tepley.
Hunter Sissel.
Ileana Tao.
Shalish Smith.
Jacob Tao.
Samantha Soderstrom.
Tina Toe.
Braden Stokes.
Con Tran.
Samantha Subject.
Talia Turner.
Stephanie Tapia.
Eric Utt.
Andrew Tran.
Amelia Valentino.
Mohammed Ulel.
Brighton Vang.
Justin Ung.
Charlie Vang.
Isabella Vandervet.
Nia Vang.
Allison Vang.
David Vardanyan.
Yinmong Vang.
Lee Vo.
Caden Vanar.
Mason Wagner.
Matthias Vu.
Jermaine Ware.
Ethan Vu.
Kyle Wilbur.
Andrew Washington.
Mer Taylor Wokpe.
Haoli Zhang.
Joanne Zhang.
Samantha Zhang.
April Yang.
Mai Year Yang.
Natalie Yang. Jason Urenchi.
My name is Kevin Malahan, and I'm proud to present my advisees.
My name is Joe Hall, and I'm proud to present my advisees.
Josie Russell,
Alexander Gamber,
Sam Shop,
Armani Gant,
Devin Schreiber,
Claire Gilbert,
Alan Singpachan,
Jasmine Gomez,
Abubakar Sharif,
Erin Greenwood,
Sam Simmons,
Evan Gustafson,
Jose Sotelo Maria,
Ella Hansen,
Joshua Stenbeck,
Jack Harrison,
Jenna Streeter,
Jaden Harris,
Lily Tijan,
Cordry Heidemann,
Carly Thomas,
Shekinah Hawley,
Lauren Tomlinson,
Jairo Explico Cazales,
Dylan Va,
Augustine Japa,
Annie Vang,
Wyatt Jellison,
Ethan Vang,
Joss Johnson,
Bella Vanavon,
Samuel Johnson,
Khalees Walton,
Morgan Kelly,
Robert Weber,
William Kirkham,
Cecilia Witt,
Claire Koch,
Fuchi Zhang,
Allison Kopp,
Keith Zhang,
Celeste Cooley,
Faith Yalley,
Thomas Lee,
Logan Yang,
Che Sing Lee,
Shu Yang,
Lucas Lenander,
Tyler Yang,
Alexis Lozano Rodriguez, Tiffany Lovato,
My name is Doug Swenson, and I am proud to present my advisees.
My name is Andrew Maurer, and I am proud to present my advisees.
Ira Schaffhausen,
Hunter Sachs,
Sophia Schreiner,
Hannah Schnellman,
Dylan Sufert,
Rochelle Sebo,
Devin Singh,
Olivia Shelton,
Jordan Smith,
Andrew Soltis,
Donovan Strobel,
Aaron Stelmessa,
Michael Josh Talatala,
Carson Strasser,
Alexi Tao,
Abby Swanstrom,
Jake Torgerson,
Christopher Taylor,
JC Vang,
Vichai Tao,
Angel Vang,
Jack Thomason,
Vanessa Vasquez Cerrito,
Alyssa Thomas,
Michaela Vo,
Wok Tran.
Daniel Walker.
Gregory Ut.
Olivia Walker.
Maihua Vang.
Aiden Warner.
Matthew Vang.
DeKayla Washington.
Vise Vang.
Kama Wellington.
Socorro Vital Ortiz.
Kate Wilhelmi.
Kashia Vu.
Natalie Warwa.
Tasia Wallace.
John Zhang.
Meki Washington.
Tommy Zhang.
Brianna Wicker.
Ashley Yang.
Brandon Zhang.
Zlanpo Zuo.
Sophia Zhang. Robert Yowie. Isaac Shaw.
Almost there, Rebels. Just a quick announcement, guests following the program, please do not come down to the floor. The graduates will meet you out in the lobby or outside of the arena. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the graduating class of 2022. Congratulations, Rebels! Thank you very much, families. We appreciate your exuberance. Rebels, we love you. That concludes our program. Have a great night.